wind. He's like...
Wait, actually, wait, you want me to do this?
Oh, it's a wind chime.
Is that feedback or is that a wind chime?
plain to see. I'm breathing air, my belly's full, nobody's got a hold on me. Fed and free, fed and free. The stars made me, I'm fed and free. Fed and free, fed and free. The stars made me, I'm fed and free.
Yeah.
Oh, my back. Y'all ready? Back in the days of my childhood, evening when everything was still, I used to listen to the clock sound with my dad in the old Turkey Hill. I'm on my way back to the old home. The road winds going up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shine long ago where I live. Soon my childhood days are over. I had to leave my home. The mother and dad were gone to heaven. I was left in this world all alone. I'm on my way back to the old home. The road winds going up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shine long ago where I live.
you so much, folks. That last tune we played is called Kentucky Mandolin, one composed by the father of bluegrass music himself, Mr. Bill Monroe. I would just like to make a couple announcements, give you some reminders on behalf of our hosts. One, first things first, please keep this area glass free. We don't want any broken glass going up into anyone's foot. That would really ruin such a nice day like this. So no glass here, please, and thank you. And secondly, this is an outdoor listening room. It's Ed and Lois's vision to have one of those listening room kind of places, not where people go to party and shout at the person sitting next to them while the music's playing, but where everyone really comes to listen to the music, and we really appreciate that as a band. Ed and Lois are such great supporters of live music in this area, and if you'd give them all a round of applause. They have a great lineup for this whole summer. Just about every weekend they have all kinds of good bands from around the area and beyond playing here. Just next week, you can come right back here and see Bob and Harry Noble with Jesse Bardwell and Trevor Newcomb, some of them former members of the Quimby Mountain Band, who you might be familiar with, or the Noble Brothers. That's a show you will not want to miss. I highly recommend making your way back here next weekend if you can. Now we're going to play you a song that we get from the band Hot Rise, one of our favorites. Is our speaker working? We have to sort out some technical difficulties here. Can you hear me out there? Is it working? Check, 1, 2. Is it coming through there, Peter? Yeah, we're back.
For now. I was listening, so what are we doing again?
Table 1, just like you.
Table 1? Yeah, for
Michael.
not for you. It's an F, right?
We're going to play a song now that we get from the band Hot Rise. This is a song about getting old, and this is a little reminder to, be neighborly, not just to pass someone by on the street like they're some stranger, and not to judge a book by a cover. We're all brothers and sisters on this earth. This one's called Just Like You.
Down when his heart gave out, he went under a surgeon's knife, and the 4 kids that he raised all lived so far from home. Since his wife died last December, Hector's all alone. And if you don't think an old man can be alone and blue,
I tell you, my friend,
just like you. Ethel Klein, she lives in a city. Orlando lives out of town. When the cold wind blows, it chills her. Her backache gets her down. So she reads by day and sleeps by night. She never goes anywhere. Scarcely anybody even knows she's there. And if you don't think that woman can be alone and blue,
I tell you, my friend,
looking to do. And if you don't think an old man can be alone and blue,
I tell you, my friend,
he's just like you. And if you don't think an old man can be alone and blue,
I tell you, my friend,
he's just like you.
I tell you, my friend, he's just like you.
Thank you. That's called Just Like You.
Just like you. Where are we at here? Dreams, huh?
All right, we'll play you a song now that we get from one of our heroes, Del McCurry. Yes, give it up for Del. How about a Del yeah? Can we get a Del yeah? All right, what's the date for our Del game? Let's see one, please.
29.
All right, well, we got some very exciting news. We're going to be opening up for the Del McCurry Band in our home state of Pennsylvania. And when I say our home state, I mean not only our home state, but Del's home state of Pennsylvania. We'll be opening up for Del McCurry Band up in Selinsgrove, PA on May 29th, I believe. And the day before that, we'll be playing down in Round Hill, Virginia at B Chord Brewing at the Del Light event with the Del McCurry Band and the Gibson Brothers and the Price Sisters, and that will also be a great time. I strongly recommend you make it out to one of those two shows if you can. So we're gonna take our best shot at a Del McCurry song that he recorded pretty early on in his career. This one's called Dreams.
jealousy. Dreams, dreams of you, dear. Tears, tears are so sincere. Love, love that I can't hide. These dreams are breaking down on my pride. Dreams, dreams of you, dear. Tears, tears are so sincere. Love, love that I can't hide. These dreams are breaking down on my pride. These dreams are breaking down on my pride.
Uncle Capo.
Oh, where? You mean D-Capo? It helped if it's listed.
All right, here's a tune that was composed by another of the greatest mandolin players of all time. I'm talking about Mr. Jesse McReynolds. Jim and Jesse, one of the great first-generation bluegrass groups. They're a favorite of Steve Leonard's. We all like him, but I know Steve has a particular affinity for Jim and Jesse. He likes that good old biscuits. Good bunch of biscuits. Is that what it's called? All right, I have some homework for you folks. Go on home, look up Jim and Jesse, good bunch of biscuits. But we're not going to play a good bunch of biscuits now. We're going to play an instrumental tune that Jesse McReynolds wrote. This one's called the Dixie Hoedown. How's this go? That's the Dixie Hoedown. If you passed me on the street, you'd probably think I was an average kind of guy. And all my friends will tell you all I do is sit around and get high. But I don't let it get to me, whatever all those people might have said. 'Cause I'm the world's most interesting man in my own head. I'm driving down the streets in a high-speed chase, 100 miles an hour. And I'm standing under Niagara Falls every time I take a shower. I got gold-plated sheets and a model waiting for me in my bed. 'Cause I'm the world's most interesting man in my own head. Sailed the 7 seas from the comfort of my best friend's swimming pool. And I'm highly educated, I even graduated middle school. Now I'm a literary genius, there ain't a single comic book that I ain't read. 'Cause I'm the world's most interesting man in my own head. Passing through, just remember that there's more than meets the eye. I may not look like much, but you know I ain't no ordinary guy. And if life should feel low, you can always try and do just as I said. Be the world's most interesting man in your own head. 'Cause I'm the world's most interesting man in my own head. Yeah, I'm the world's most Thank you.
Channel keeps getting cut down.
I don't think that's
Channel
what's
keeps
happening. I'd be able to do it. We could switch the other. Go one more.
How about a train song?
It's working, I think. It's just kept coming back. We're gonna play a song now that we got off one of the most influential bluegrass albums of all time. J.D. Crowe and the New South, also known as Rounder 44, forever changed the landscape of bluegrass music, featuring a lineup of Ricky Skaggs and Tony Rice and J.D. Crowe himself. You look like you had something to say. That's perfect. Okay. Steve was a little nervous about playing this one because he says, I'm not playing it like JD does. And we told him that don't matter, Steve, as long as you play it good. You don't have to play it like JD. This might be relatable to you. This is a song about returning to your hometown and finding it's not quite the way it is in your memory, you know? Nothing stays the same. And I kind of had that feeling on my way here today. I was driving down a road that I used to drive down every single day of my life, and I rarely do go down that road anymore. And what used to be all cornfields and open space is now warehouses and the construction of warehouses, and it's kind of a sad thing. Maybe you can relate to this one. It's called Home Sweet Home Revisited.
Trouble. Seems like it must have doubled in sin and size since I've been gone. The papers are all full of killing, 2 million people willing to die for something they have never known. The city streets of drunks and junk and stone, a heaven made of hell they call their home. Now it's gone like the life of a child. When it turns its back on your mind, tomorrow has no home sweet home. Look what they've done to mine.
It's just faded into time.
Grandpa gave me just another memory that I have left away. It always was. Ever since he died, it just won't run. I always knew I was his favorite one. Now it's gone like the life of a child. When it turns its back on your mind, tomorrow has no sweet home. Look what they've done to mine.
It's just faded into time.
And that old house we used to live in, the roof is falling in like every other one along the block. Took 20 years to pay and 10 to rot. God says it's all just better off forgot. Now it's gone like the life of a child. When it turns its back on your mind, tomorrow has no home sweet home. Look what they've done to mine.
it up for Michael Johnson playing some guitar and singing that song for you. Key change. Molly, huh? Ruben. What? I said Ruben. Ruben. Ruben.
You do the Ruben in there?
Well, run, old Molly, run. Run, old Molly, run. Tenbrooks gonna beat you to the bright shining sun. To the bright shining sun, oh Lord, to the bright shining sun. Well, Tenbrooks was a big bay horse, wore a shaggy mane. He run all around Memphis and beat the Memphis train. Beat the Memphis train, oh Lord, beat the Memphis train. Molly, what made your hair so red? Running in the hot sun puts a fever in my head. Fever in my head, Lord, fever in my head. And Molly said to Tenbrooks, you're looking mighty squirrel. Tenbrooks said to Molly, I'm leaving this old world. Leaving this old world, Lord, leaving this old world.
Now, I'm sure you guys all know our banjo player Steve Leonard by now. It's hard to come to a Serene Green gig and not meet Steve Leonard. He loves making friends. Steve Leonard, did we mention it's Steve's birthday tomorrow? Now, if you know Steve Leonard, you know how he is, and being that he's a banjo player, you know, he's got a lot of extra energy to let out, you know, and if we don't let him get it out of his system, he just goes on and just drives us absolutely nuts, you know, so we gotta let him get it out of his system, play a really fast banjo tune every now and then. Let it out, Steve. We're gonna have him play one called the Shenandoah Valley Breakdown.
take that to the bank. You told me you were happy, but you know what that meant. I showed you to the front door, into the town I went. I gave you all I had to give, but I'm waiting still. Babe, if you don't love me, I'll find someone who will.
Thank you, folks. That song was written by Michael Johnson here on the guitar. Give it up for him.
Which one?
I know some of you were probably kind of confused when you showed up here and saw us all, because it's quite possible that the last time you'd seen us, I was the one with the ponytail, and Michael was the one with the helmet full of hair. And now we've reversed. And just watch it, because next time you see us, I'm going to be playing guitar and he's going to be playing mandolin. We got to keep you on our toes, you know. On your toes.
Keep on their toes. Now
Keep off our toes, please. Alright, we're going to play a tune now, an instrumental tune that I wrote. I named this one the Carbon County Breakdown. And now, I'm not from Carbon County, but Shane's from Carbon County, and Steve used to live in Carbon County, and I've spent a lot of time in my life in Carbon County. I've played music in Carbon County and visited friends and gone hiking in the woods and been arrested in Carbon County. I'm just kidding, I haven't been arrested there yet. But neither here nor there, I think I have the right to name this one the Carbon County Breakdown, so here it is.
going up.
You want to? All right, folks, we're going to take just a moment to switch this speaker with this monitor so it stops cutting out and so you all can hear us. Because hopefully you still want to hear us.
Right side to sit on this. Roadie Pat, to the rescue.
I got the bass. Don't worry, guys.
Safe. Is it safe?
It's a tall one. It's a tall one. Big mountain.
Yeah, it's good.
Help him. He's an old man now. Come on.
Oh, man. Come on.
There you go.
This is all part of the show, folks. How many musicians does it take to put a speaker on a stand?
Do you know any family-friendly jokes? Would you all give a big round of applause to Pat McGeehan helping us with the speaker there?
Check, check. Can you hear me, Mike? Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson.
Really, why you should be giving him a round of applause is not because he helped us lift the speaker up on the stand, but he helped raise our bass player, Shane McGeehan. And how about a hand for Rosemary while we're at it, who birthed Shane McGeehan? What a feat! What are we doing here, kid? Lorene? Yeah, Lorene. We got playing in G? Hey, we're still on A. All right, we're gonna play a song now that was originally recorded by the Louvin Brothers. Now, it's a great song. The only problem with it is it's kind of unrelatable as time goes on because it's about writing a letter, you know, and having an unreturned letter to a loved one. And this generation just can't relate to that because we don't write letters anymore. We were debating changing the lyrics instead of please write me a letter, like please send me a Snapchat or something like that to make it a little more relatable for these modern times. But we're going to stick to the original version for now and see what we can come up with down the road. This one's called Lorene.
Lorene, please write me a letter. Answer the last one that I wrote to you. Lorene, I hope you're still waiting, but
my love is gone blue night, blue as I can be. And it makes a mad blue night. I'm all alone. Getting hot up here. Oh, baby.
Can I just say that after this past year, we are really happy that there's still so many people out here who want to support live music. You're wondering if you all forgot about this thing we do, you know?
Bullshit.
Well, we appreciate that, but it's not just us, it's a lot bigger than that, and Ed and Lois know all about that. Ed Rocks is a haven for musicians in this area. I can tell you, it's a true pleasure to walk into a place like this. I know you're gonna spend the day in such a beautiful setting with like-minded people for the sole purpose of playing music and listening to music and having a good time. So I highly encourage you all to continue supporting Ed Rocks. Once again, next weekend they got a great show coming up with the Noble Brothers and Trevor Newcomb and Jesse Bardwell, and they have a whole lineup for the entire site. Is there somewhere here they can see the lineup? Where's it at?
Schedule on the door.
There's a schedule on the door to the garage. And the porta potty. So next time you go down to the bathroom, check it out. Plan your weekends. All right, we're going to play you a tune now that's older than bluegrass music itself. This is called Old Joe Clark.
Yeah, I probably just was oblivious.
The second half was Young Joe Clark. Sprightly Joe Clark.
Joe Clark Jr.
We got this for Steve for his birthday.
What are you doing shopping for stuff like that?
Well, I saw this the other day and it made me laugh. And then I was looking at that thinking, birthday, it would have been perfect.
Huh?
Did you see it? Kind of a onesie. Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. Merch.
Get a green
Merch.
one. Yeah.
Well, folks, we got one more song written down on our set list here. You know, it's been a year since we've played together. Half the songs we've played together, we haven't even really gotten to practice yet since we've been back together. We really appreciate y'all coming out. We have a lot of really great gigs coming up this summer, including one at 14 Acre Farms in Jim Thorpe on May 22nd and 23rd. Is that right? 21st and 22nd. May 21st and 22nd at 14 Acre Farm. What else is noteworthy? The Del McCurry Band gigs. We're opening up for Del McCurry Band in Selinsgrove on May 29th. And the day before at B Court in Round Hill, Virginia on the 28th. We are also playing Peach Fest this year on Saturday.
Whoops.
Oh, whoops, that's a secret. Don't talk about it on the internet. Didn't realize, didn't know that.
No, we're not.
We're not going to be anywhere. Keep an eye on our schedule. Look us up at serenegreenbluegrass.com. Follow us on Facebook. We appreciate all your support. If it wasn't for all that support, we wouldn't be able to get together and play music like we do all the time. Thank you. I'd like to remind you we do have t-shirts and stickers and hats and koozies and CDs for sale. If you come find us when we're done here, we'll hook you up with whatever you need, and we're cutting some mighty fine deals these days. I'm telling you, you just make us an offer. We're doing like 2 for $20 kind of thing, you know. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So come say hi to us when we're done, and we'll get you a CD or a hat or a sticker or a koozie. And we also have a tip jar. So if you'd like to really go the extra mile to support live music, that would help keep us going. Oh, and we got a cake in the garage. There was a lot of other food in there last I checked, but we have a birthday cake for our very own Steve Leonard. Wish him a happy birthday.
Eat that
Joe.
Thank you.
Joe, sign the guest book.
Ah, yes. And finally, a reminder to please sign the guest book. It's in the garage next to the water cooler. We want to keep track of who's been here and have a record for posterity so we can look back fondly on all these great memories in the future. Were we the first show here at Ed Rocks?
We were.
Yeah. We took up the first page in the Ed Rocks guest book. And it's so nice to be back, opening up the season here again. I think this tradition will continue for a long time if we can help it. All right, I've said enough. We're going to play you one more song here. This is another Del McCurry song. It's called, well, it's an old Bell Reed song, but we get it from Del McCurry. This is called Ivan Door. What? No, that's not the old one. Same way. You're good. Well.
Born in the mountains many years ago, traveled hills and valleys through the rain and snow. I've seen lightning flashing, I've heard thunder roar. I've endured, how long must one endure? Went to church on Sunday to learn the golden rule. I've endured, I've endured. How long must one endure? And I've lived with the poor. I've seen many heartaches, I'll see many more. I've lived, loved, and sorrowed, been through success's door. I've endured, I've endured. How long must one endure?
Thank you all so much. Have a good night and get home safe. I totally forgot to mention, we will be back right here on July 24th. So I hope to see you all here. So just go and check the schedule. Come every weekend. They're all a bunch of great shows. We really appreciate your support, Ed Rock. Once again, thank you to Ed and Lois for having us. It's been a pleasure as always. Keep it up, folks. You're doing great. We'll see you next time.
We lost the other channel.
Your feet?
Sorry, go ahead.
Good reason to get one. Can we play one more for you? I think we need to practice digging a hole in the show.
No, thank you.
Sure. Wait, hat?
I have both.
You warm enough? Nicely done.
How lucky are we?
Yeah, right? That didn't suck. That didn't suck.